Hi, and welcome to my interest world. In this video, we'll discover the best drone to buy in 2023. I'll explain why, for me, the DJI Mini 2 is the top choice, and whether it's the right one for you or if you should consider some of the alternatives I'll introduce in this video. We'll start by looking at the Mini 2's features and characteristics. Then, I'll share my personal experience with this drone and why I recommend it. Next, we'll determine if the Flymore combo is worth the cost, and in the final part of the video, which I find the most interesting, we'll conduct a detailed comparison of all the major competitors of this drone to help you make an informed decision. Now, let's delve into the features of the DJI Mini 2 drone. I believe we can summarize its features in 5 main points. First, its weight, which is under 250 grams, can be very beneficial depending on your country's UAV laws. Second, it boasts an impressive 30 minutes of battery autonomy, and this extends even further if you opt for the Flymore combo, which I'll discuss later. Third, its real-time video transmission power ensures complete control of your drone, even at greater distances. Fourth, its camera allows you to capture stunning 4K footage at 30 FPS, with an high bitrate of up to 100 megabits per second. By the way, all the footage in this video was shot with a Mini 2. Fifth, its 3-axis gimbal guarantees stable footage from various angles, with a rotation angle ranging from -90 degrees to +20 degrees. This feature was particularly noticeable for me compared to my previous drone, which lacked a stabilized gimbal camera. Of course, there are other noteworthy features that you can explore on the DJI website, but these are the main ones. If you're upgrading to a new drone after using cheaper models, like I did, buying a DJI Mini 2 will undoubtedly be a game changer. The camera's quality is outstanding for shooting videos and photos, and it offers some cool automatic modes like quick shots and my personal favorite, 360 degrees sphere photos. Since I primarily use it for filming, I can attest that shooting in cine mode at maximum resolution and bitrate produces professional and cinematic footage. If you're skeptical, check out the trailers I've created on my channel, all shot with the DJI Mini 2 Flymore combo without ND filters or additional components. This drone is incredibly user-friendly, and with a strong GPS signal, you'll always maintain control. It even has a return to home feature, which can be a lifesaver if you lose signal or the battery is running low. If you're worried about potential damage, consider purchasing DJI Care, which will safeguard your investment. I personally bought a bundle on Amazon for €500, which includes the Flymore combo version and DJI Care. In my opinion, you should definitely go for at least the Flymore combo version. I'll explain why in the next part of the video. By the way, if you find this information helpful, please consider hitting the like button, leaving a comment and subscribing. It makes a big difference and you might discover more useful content on my channel. As mentioned earlier, I strongly recommend purchasing the DJI Mini 2 Flymore Combo Pack. For less than €100 more, you receive some highly valuable add-ons. Let's take a closer look at what you get with the Flymore Combo Pack. First, and perhaps most importantly, you get 3 batteries instead of 1. This means you can fly for almost 1 hour and a half, which is a significant advantage. While you won't always use all the 3 batteries, having more than one is often necessary, especially if you plan to capture footage from multiple takeoff points, which is very important, as explained in one of my videos. To charge your batteries efficiently, you'll also receive a charging hub. It simplifies the charging process and provides battery status through LED indicators. Additionally, it can serve as a power bank, allowing you to charge other devices using your drone batteries. You'll also receive 3 pairs of propellers, which can be beneficial for beginners, along with a propeller holder to transport your drone safely. Lastly, there's the shoulder bag, one of my personal favorites, perfect for organizing and carrying everything in one place. It's more useful than you might think. In the next part of the video, we'll compare the Mini 2 to other models, and the bonuses you get in those drones Flymore combo packs will have similar considerations. So, let's explore the competitors of the DJI Mini 2. One of them is the DJI Mini 2 SE, which closely resembles the Mini 2 but offers a maximum filming resolution of 2.7K at 30 FPS. Currently, the Flymore combo for this drone is priced at €500 on Amazon, which I don't believe is a good deal considering you can obtain a Mini 2 Flymore combo for around €485 on Amazon at the moment. The reality is that even if you don't mind the lower quality of the Mini 2 SE, it's wiser to go for the Mini 2, a superior and cheaper model if you value the Flymore combo. Otherwise, the Mini 2 standalone package costs approximately €420 on Amazon, and the Mini 2 SE is around €360. Next, there are two more competitors to the Mini 2, the Mini 3 and the Mini 3 Pro. Let's begin with the Mini 3. Its key features include a larger sensor, HDR videos, vertical filming mode, and a 38-minute battery duration. There's also the DJI RC, but since it's optional and quite expensive, I won't consider it. The default package for the DJI Mini 3 can be purchased on Amazon for €469, which is even cheaper than the Mini 2 Flymore combo. However, as I mentioned earlier, the Flymore combo offers substantial value, and if you opt for the Mini 3 Flymore combo, the price is around €600 or more. To me, the features we've discussed earlier then justify that price increase, but of course everyone has different needs. I would simply advise that if you're upgrading from a previous good drone model, the Mini 3 may not offer significant advantages. For the Mini 3 Pro, the situation is different. It includes all the Mini 3 features, except for a 4-minute shorter battery duration. Additionally, it offers features like 48-megapixel photos, 4K at 60 fps, 1080p at 120 fps, OcuSync 3.0 for better signal transmission, the Cine-like mode, and more. The most significant upgrade, however, is the forward, backward, and downward obstacle detection, which enables the Focus Track Suite with Active Track 4.0, Spotlight 2.0, and Point of Interest 3.0. It's important to note that it lacks omnidirectional obstacle avoidance, so some automatic features may be limited or less safe to use. Naturally, the price is considerably higher, at around €755 for the standalone version without the DJI RC. Furthermore, it doesn't offer a Flymore combo version, but you can purchase a standalone Flymore kit for around €189. If you desire all the benefits, the price is almost double that of the DJI Mini 2 Flymore combo. In summary, I would advise against buying the Mini 2 SE, as you can obtain a Mini 2 for a similar or even lower price, unless you don't value the Flymore combo and simply want a basic drone with good features. In that specific case, it might make sense. For the Mini 3 Flymore combo, I personally wouldn't recommend it due to the significant price difference compared to the Mini 2 Flymore combo, especially considering the features it brings. However, you can opt for the Mini 3 standalone version if you don't require the Flymore combo, and it will be only slightly more expensive than a Mini 2 standalone. As for the Mini 3 Pro, while the price is high, the features it offers are highly valuable. However, keep in mind that it lacks omnidirectional obstacle avoidance, and if you're purchasing your first drone, it might be a bit too much, especially considering the price. I also suggest DJI Care, especially for beginners, but even for experienced users, as you can often find bundles that include it for nearly the same price. So, in this video, I've shared my experience, discussed what I believe to be the best drone currently available, and introduced other models you may want to consider. I hope this content has been helpful in making an informed decision about entering this exciting world with greater confidence. If you liked this video, please consider hitting the like button, leaving a comment to share your thoughts, and subscribing to the channel for more drone content or to watch my cinematic drone trailers. Your feedback is essential to me, so a comment will be greatly appreciated. If you have a friend interested in buying a drone, feel free to share this video with him. And thank you for watching.